Now on CoastTV News.
Gone with the wind, the Sussex County Council decision about a substation today.
Rentals in Ocean City might have new regulations to follow in town.
A town known for its historic charm taking on modern changes.
And back to the upper 50s, the 60s on Delmarva today, and we'll continue with mild conditions at least for one more day before a cold front steps in with some rain and some crazy cold air.
This is CoastTV News at 5.
An offshore wind substation, no more. Good evening. I'm Christina D. Robertus. Madeline Overturf is on assignment.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 5. We begin tonight with the 4-1 decision made by Sussex County Council.
The council voted to deny a conditional use request that would have allowed U.S. Wind to build a substation near the Indian River Power Plant. The substation would have served as the onshore connection point for power generated by offshore wind turbines in the Atlantic Ocean. And people at the meeting on both sides cited things like property values, tourism, and the environment as their believed concerns or benefits of the outcome.
But if you just look at the impacts of what the energy crisis is going to have in Sussex County, and now you're shutting down the opportunity to have that infrastructure improved and readied for those impacts, that's just irresponsible.
A conditional use permit has to be to the benefit of the people in Sussex County. Health and welfare and economics. And this project, the offshore wind project, is exactly the opposite of that.
And U.S. Wind also said in a statement today, quote, "We know that the law is on our side and we're confident that today's decision will not stand. Our plans to build the region's most important clean energy project are unchanged." And coming up tonight on CoastTV News at 6, this story continues. Worcester County takes action to keep the West Ocean City Harbor out of a U.S. wind project. We share that story and plus some background on this controversial project at 6.
Staying in Ocean City, after months of debating regulations for short-term housing in the area, the Planning and Zoning Commission has made a few changes. As CoastTV News reporter Kevin Zappé shows us, they're now ready to send that proposal to the full council for review.
Out of the nearly 9,000 short-term rentals in Ocean City, 377 of them are zoned R1 and MH. Think of them as residential and manufactured housing. Now the Planning and Zoning Commission want to add regulations to those areas. But local John Feltz thinks some of these changes might be hard to enforce.
It sounds good on paper, and they can try if they want.
So what's on the table? Accountability. Property owners would be required to have someone within an hour of the property to address any issues guests might have during their stay. Occupancy rules. In R1 and MH areas, the number of people allowed to stay overnight would be limited to the number of bedrooms. And for specifically R1, the minimum length of stay would be 31 days or longer, basically getting rid of short-term rental options in this zone. Feltz doesn't like that last part.
I personally think it's already so ingrained and it will not work.
We talked to one local in Ocean City who told CoastTV News that with everything being so expensive now, people looking to rent out their homes in residential areas such as this might find more of a problem with people booking for a whole month.
From the perspective of the Planning and Zoning Commission, though, that's not a bug. It's a feature. They don't want that type of rental in those residential areas. But whether or not the Ocean City Council will agree remains to be seen. I'm Kevin Zappé in Ocean City, CoastTV News.
And this brings us to our CoastTV poll. We want to know, should property managers be required to live within 60 minutes?
Let's take a look at the results. If you look at your screen, you can see we've got a mixed bag here. 49% say it's definitely needed. 3% say too burdensome. 28% say it makes sense. 20% say not effective.
If you haven't voted yet, you can still do that. It's the first time we've run this poll, so go to coasttv.com or use the CoastTV mobile app. And now let's take a live look into the Lewis area. Nice night out there. Some looks like maybe light cloud cover. Can't really tell. Our chief meteorologist, Paul Williams, he knows what's going on. Paul, what's happening?
Well, what's happening is that, hey, we're enjoying a mild kind of a kickoff for today, and we're going to stay mild for tomorrow, but we won't stay that way for too much longer. We're at 56 degrees as we speak, falling down to the 40s, partly to mostly cloudy skies. Temps right now riding into the 50s nicely, but we're about 3 to 7 degrees warmer than we were just 24 hours ago, hence the mild kicking off for us. But we are looking at our live radar, and we're looking relatively clear for right now, but we're watching out for a chance of scattered showers that will accompany this cold front that will begin to eventually mosey its way over towards us. I've always wanted to use the word mosey during the forecast. So we'll mosey into the rest of the forecast coming up in a moment. Till then, back to you, Christina.
Paul, thank you. Well, the controversial McDonald's is officially here and open to the public in Milton. The restaurant received mixed reviews, with many concerned about the town's historic charm. But the owner and operator, Michael Mioli, says McDonald's will fit right in.
We're very deliberate in understanding of Milton's very historic nature, and I think we're going to be certainly a good neighbor, but a nice blend really of the charm that is Milton and the kind of the American tradition that is McDonald's.
The restaurant opened up to the public last Wednesday.
Still to come, how you're making a difference with our Bless Our Children campaign.
And another mild day tomorrow with some rain moving in during the evening hours, then a blast of literal winter icy air. All that in your full forecast coming up.
But first, a demolition accident in Cambridge. How plans to tear down an abandoned building took a dangerous turn this morning. That's up next.
It starts with our oldest family tradition, artisan bread topped with the finest hand-sliced meats and cheeses. Add in the freshest locally grown produce, but don't forget the In our house, it's not just a hoagie, it's a primo.
Did you know after the fourth missed mortgage payment, pre-foreclosure starts and you're headed to auction? This will ruin your credit and make it hard to buy or even rent in the future. To stop the foreclosure, look into a loan modification, file bankruptcy, or call a professional home buyer. You don't have to lose your home, but you do have to act fast. Delmarva Dave is here to help. For more information about Delmarva Dave, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Ring in 2025 with a new roof from Spicer Brothers. Right now, get 20% off materials, plus save 25% on your entire roofing project. Our expert team is dedicated to providing unmatched customer service and quality craftsmanship. It's the perfect time to upgrade your home and start the year strong. So don't miss out on the 2025 savings with 20% off materials and 25% off your entire roofing project. Visit SpicerBros.com or call now to schedule your free consultation. Make Spicer Brothers your New Year's resolution, because you deserve the best.
There's DNA. Then there's heavy-duty DNA. HDNA. It's engineered into every aspect of the GMC Sierra HD, with the pulling power to prove it. Tow hitches of the world, prepare for glory. Get 3.9% APR on 2024 Sierra heavy-duty models. We are professional-grade GMC.
It starts with our oldest family tradition, artisan bread topped with the finest hand-sliced meats and cheeses. Add in the freshest locally grown produce, but don't forget the In our house, it's not just a hoagie, it's a primo.
This is Coast TV News at 5.
It was demolition day for an eyesore in the city of Cambridge. 610 Race Street has been abandoned for a while, according to the city.
They say it was becoming a safety hazard for the area, with a fear that it might collapse, and today that became reality, though it was on purpose. Crews started demolishing the chimney, then came crashing down on top of an excavator.
And crews had to halt work for the day. However, people say they're glad to see it go.
I was glad it's getting demolished because we're tired of all the birds that go in, because they just fly all over the place, and it's an eyesore to this little street here.
And the city says no one in the crew was seriously hurt, and they plan to start work again tomorrow.
Tonight on the Delmarva Sports Network, your game of the night at 5 p.m. It's Laurel taking on Seaford in boys basketball. Then on the DSN app, your exclusive games begin at 5:30 with Chrisfield and Y-High in boys basketball. At 6:15, Cape Henlopen hosting Dover in girls basketball.
Here's a look at your Bay forecast. Cambridge and Chrisfield looking for some sun to start off quickly, clouding up with some scattered showers developing by evening. Of the latest timing of the rain and totals coming up when we continue.
Oh, porches. Hello, aren't you the guy I see on TV, the porch protection guy?
Yeah, I would
So they're
say.
made of marine grade materials that last for years?
Yeah, I would
And
go-
they say I could use my porch all year round?
I think
And
so.
they keep the dirt, pollen, and rain and wind out?
And
And the
so-
custom made right here locally?
They are.
I got to run, but it was really nice talking to you.
Well, it was nice talking to you too.
Call or visit porchprotection.com for your free quote.
Be charmed by Lewis.
Visit our unique shops and restaurants.
Let R&L Liquors help you celebrate the season with unforgettable gatherings. Enjoy bourbons, fine wines, seasonal beers and brews, and ready-to-drink cocktails.
Explore Lewis Mercantile Antiques to find treasures for your home, sought-after collectibles, or unique gifts for friends and family.
Cape May Lewis Ferry is sailing daily year-round and is ready to welcome you aboard. Gift cards and departure schedules available online at cmlf.com.
Lots to do and see.
In Lewis.
At FH Fur, we believe that $29 is a small price to pay to make the holidays brighter for kids in need, which is why we're extending our $29 heating inspection offer through December 31st. For only $29, FH Fur, your Lennox premier dealer, will perform a complete home heating inspection with the entire amount going directly to the Marine Toys for Tots Foundation. Up to $10,000. Schedule your heating inspection today with FH Fur. Absolutely the best.
877-GOLFER. FHFur.com.
Welcome to Beach Barrels. No matter where you're from, everyone is a local. Fun times and good vibes await with a wide variety of craft brews, plus our award-winning Primo Hoagies made fresh daily. Dance the night away at the best live music venue in Ocean City. And there's never a bad seat to catch your favorite sports team. Dine in or relax on our outside deck with comfortable seating and beautiful palm trees for a cozy, tropical atmosphere. Beach Barrels open 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. at 132nd and Coastal Highway.
Visit Gateway Subaru this holiday season during the 2024 Subaru Share the Love event through January 2nd. With every Subaru purchased or leased, Subaru will donate $250 to one of these 5 charities, plus an additional $50 when you choose your hometown charity. And Subaru will donate $5 for every routine service performed. At Gateway Subaru, our customers are the heart of what we do, and we're committed to being a positive force in our community. Gateway Subaru, just minutes from the beaches in the heart of Delmarva. Higher standards.
Delmarva's Holiday House, sponsored by Beta Beach Builders.
Mild conditions for right now, and will stay relatively mild for tomorrow before the cold front pushes through and then just changes everything totally around. But it will at least feel a lot like Christmas just prior to Christmas. 3 to 7 degrees warmer than we are just 24 hours ago, and we're in the mid-50s right now, generally speaking, throughout the entire Delmarva Peninsula. Now, we are not seeing any precipitation at this point, and we're looking for that precipitation to accompany this cold front that will eventually begin to bring its magic in our general direction, and that magic is going to be in the form of some scattered showers and icy air that will immediately follow behind it. You see, we have this high pressure system that's directly behind it with the clockwise rotation. Well, it's going to tap into that cold air coming out of southern portions of Canada, and it's going to have a dramatic change on how it feels so differently. You know, tonight we're going to start feeling a little bit cool. I mean, we'll drop down to the upper 30s in the inland areas, stay in the 40s other places. But it's all about the rain chances at this point. You'll see that our chances of rain will escalate right around, say, Wednesday evening, about 8 o'clock, to probable to close to likely, then drop dramatically going into Thursday and all of that. As you break this down, we anticipate it becoming cloudy for us by the time we get to lunchtime, and then the cloud cover and the moisture will begin to build momentum towards the opportunity for rain in the evening hours. Highs tomorrow's near 60, but just shy of it, generally speaking, 57, 58 in those areas, 59. 54 for us in Cambridge, but 59 in Federalsburg, for example. And then to the south, we're looking for 59 for the high, not only in Pocomoke City, but Princess Anne, as well as Salisbury. As we go into Wednesday morning, in the 40s, cloudy skies. Wednesday afternoon, we have the winds pushing out of the south and temperatures approaching the 60-degree mark. But Wednesday evening, we'll see a sprinkle up towards Milton, a scattered shower or two down towards Ocean City. But then late into the night, into the early morning hours for Thursday, that's when this frontal boundary begin to push through. And that's going to allow us to at least just deal with rain instead of worrying about any isolated pockets of thunderstorms or anything like that. And the amount of rain is looking up to maybe 1/4 inch with the latest run, or less than that. Now, as we're going from Friday going to Saturday, we see everything clears out and winds are pushing out of the north for Saturday. And then over over the weekend, that's when the cold air steps into play, and it's going to have a dramatic change on how we feel. So for tonight, a bit of patchy fog at 37, stars and clouds. Some clouds and sun for tomorrow, 57, 10 degrees lower for Thursday. Partly cloudy skies, winds out of the north. Finally, here's a look at your Paul Davis Restoration Home Remodel extended forecast. It's going to be cold by Sunday, going into Monday morning.
Well, it's that time of year. All of us here at Coast TV and our sister stations collect donations for our Bless Our Children campaign.
That money goes to local nonprofits who hand-select families in need so that every child gets a gift Christmas morning.
And here's some of the folks who help make that happen.
And we want to thank businesses, groups, individuals, and so many more who have donated at least $1,000 to the Bless Our Children campaign and stepped up to join the Shell Brothers Challenge.
Here's a Shell Brothers honor roll in amounts given in increments of $1,000.
Atlantic Community Thrift Shop, Evans Builders Incorporated, Pocomoke City Elks number 1624, James Maloney, in memory of Stacy Dorsch.
American Legion Boggs Disharoon Post 123.
Ocean City Elks Lodge number 2645, Seaboard Billboard Boat.
Eastern Shore Corvette Club Inc., Tony Tank Tribe number 149, Carolyn D. Lehman Johnson, Midway Par 3.
MR Ducks, Salisbury Elks Lodge number 817.
Edward Jones Office of Melinda Tinkle, Jeff and Ann Vitas, in loving memory of John Angelis, Kathy and Michael Newcomb.
Delaware Electric Co-op, Phil Hawk, Cape Henlopen Elks number 2540, Michael and Nancy West.
Patricia Littleton and Steve Rosenberry, Dorchester Lodge number 223, IBPO Elks of the World.
The R.D. Greer and Sons Company.
June and John Lewis Jr., Bunting and Murray Construction and Employees, Apgar Turf Farm Inc., Suicide Bridge Restaurant in memory of Bill Hickman.
The residents of Mariners Cove.
In loving memory of Maribeth Toomberlin, Salisbury Moose Family Center 654.
Eastern Shore Region Antique Automobile Car Club, Harry and Jenny Davis, SPI Pharma Incorporated, Peninsula Imaging LLC, Johnny Janosic.
In loving memory of Sean Noel,
Classic Cakes,
David and Louise, Willard's Lions Club, Mr. and Mrs. R. Dean Goldsboro,
Rose Wheaton, Horsey Poultry Farm LLC, American Legion Post 64, Tops Cut Off, American Legion Sinpuxent Post 166,
Jefferson Urian Doan and Sterner, PA, Pepsi Bottling Ventures, Crowley Associates Realty, Inc., Murray's Residential Services,
Eastern Shore Auctions by Willie Benton, Burris Logistics, Terra Firma of Delmarva Paving, Alan Corman and Son Incorporated,
Lewis Rehoboth Moose Lodge 646,
ASAP Services Pumping and Disposal,
J. Stacy Hart and Associates, Dwayne and Brandy Geis Absolute PDR,
ABC Refrigeration Incorporated in memory of Pop, Ramco Solutions,
Miranda Hart and O'Leary Contracting LLC, The Closet Works of Delmarva, Unfinished Business Thrift Shop, Idlewild Ruritan Club, Redmond Orphans Board,
Painting in America Made Great Again Earl Johnson Painting,
HVAC Services Unlimited Inc., Contractors for a Cause Foundation,
Mike Singleton's Pest Control, Shore Fund Tractor Pullers,
Historical Vintage Car Club of Delaware Inc., Green Acres Storage Shoal, in memory of Maurice and Pearl Jordan,
Sons and Daughters of Italy in Ocean City Lodge number 2474, Dagsboro Paint and Wallpaper, Chris's Pool Service,
Lydia's Grab and Go Bistro, IES Residential Inc., in memory of Joan Louise Ranger, Creative Concepts,
Collins Wharf Sod, K&T Utilities LLC, Eastern Shore Traffic LLC, Chesapeake Trenching Incorporated,
G.R. Campbell Construction, Cox's RV Repair, Zion Church of Salisbury Women of Faith, Wheels That Heal Car Club, American Legion Auxiliary Sinnepunxet Unit 166,
Preston Gromark FS, American Veterans Thrift Store, Cheer Incorporated Employees, Daisy's Well Drilling,
CJ's Beach Bays, American Legion Nanacoke Squadron 6, B&R Auto Parts Inc., Delmarva Art Expo and Wool and Fiber Expo,
Pools, Pavers, and more, LTE Fiber LLC,
Reynolds Excavating Inc.,
Hickman Beach Plaza, Donald McIntaffer, Hawker Supermarkets, The Carroll Family,
Japanesque,
Mary and Chris Grimm, Shore United Bank, St. Andrews United Methodist Church,
Lewis Rehoboth Rotary Club,
Asbury Blades United Women in Faith, Asbury Blades UM Churches, Wacomico Lodge number 91 AF and AM, employees of Crest Plumbing Heating, in loving memory of Jim and Nancy McKinley.
Pep Up, Breeding Roll-Off Service, Peninsula Pawn, Towers Concrete, OT Beecham Post 94, in memory of Richard and Helen Webb. Union Lodge Georgetown Loop, Queen City Elk Lodge 1051, Delaware Improved Order of Red Men and Degree of Pocahontas, AccuTrench Contracting LLC, Paradise Plumbing, Bob Willie and Sons Incorporated, King Crop Insurance, in memory of Lily Patrick Feinstein, Murray Sodvar, the Riverside Grill Oak Orchard, Chesapeake Waste, Chesapeake Companies, Preston R. Smith Plumbing, Maddox Brothers Trucking Inc., IV Solutions, Old Timers Softball League Inc., in memory of Shirley L. Doherty, Timothy and Terry Scott.
AE Janitorial Incorporated, Curtis Mercer Remodeling Incorporated, in loving memory of D. Jean Minsker. Southern Delaware Street Rod Association, Mount Zion Holiness Church Incorporated Milton, Thomas C. Melvin and Son Funeral Home Incorporated, Accurate Termite and Pest Control, Monica W. Dwyer, Coastal Towing and Auto Repair, Security Instrument of Delaware, Rich and Karen Gollin, in memory of James E. Mowbray, Fraternal Order of Eagles, Cheryl, Gary and the Boys, Brenda and Ed Hammerbacher.
Donna Dorman Adams, in loving memory of Stella, Carol, Dale, Kent, Tom, and Evelyn. Quota Club of Salisbury, Maryland. Prees Farms, LLC. RN Conveyance Company. Mary Bucky. Kenneth Lund, in memory of his dog Harley. Holly Lake Campsites, in memory of Sam Ellers. Chuck and Shirley, Harborside Bar and Grill. In memory of Eric Rickner. Shoreline Pine LLC, in loving memory of Martha M. Hopkins.
Premier Glass and Screen Incorporated, Tuckahoe Underground, in memory of Granville and Joanne Trimper. Bridgeville Lions Foundation Incorporated, Powellville UM Church and UM Men, in memory of Stephen and Michael Griffiths. Federalsburg Post 5246 VSW Auxiliary Incorporated, Joan W. Jenkins Foundation Incorporated, Allen Lions Club.
Jolly Roger Amusement Parks, Fillmore Day Real Estate Services LLC, in loving memory of Violet Lee Garrison and family.
Laurel American Legion Post 19, Hugo and Carol Cardenas. The Wayland Company LLC.
Ocean City Boat Lifts, in loving memory of James and A. Sons of American Legion Post 243, William T. Watkins Garage Incorporated, in memory of Betty Swift and Betty Rogers.
Again, we appreciate all of you taking on the Shell Brothers Challenge as part of WBOC and Coast TV's Bless Our Children campaign.
And if you'd like to help, you can donate on our website at blessourchildren.org.
Thank you for helping WBOC, Coast TV, and DSN lend a hand.
And together, we can make the holidays this year a very special one.
Bless Our Children is administered by the Draper Holdings Charitable Foundation.
Give your backyard a cozy enhancement with patio systems in Lewis, Delaware. Integrity is the pillar of our craft, with quality craftsmanship to transform your yard or deck into a custom oasis, providing you comfort all year round. Take control of the elements with the Shore's best selection of pergolas, retractable awnings, screen and glass enclosures, and a wide selection of modern decking and railing systems personalized your way. For exceptional workmanship at reasonable prices, contact Patio Systems, your backyard living specialist. Locally owned and operated since 2001.
Sponsored by Patio Systems, where integrity is the pillar of our craft.
Windsor Teak of Falmouth Island offers over 100 different teak tables, over 24 different extension tables featuring self-storing leaves. They come in 2 different heights, dining and counter, plus 2 different widths and 2 different shapes, oval and rectangular. Extension tables start at 66 inches long and go up to 138 inches long and can seat from 6 to 16 people. Plus, over 36 different folding tables. Our drop leaf folding tables can be used with 1 or 2 leaves up. When both leaves are folded down, you can store the tables in just 7 inches of space. The drop leaf tables come in 3 different heights, dining, counter, and bar, and come in 4 different shapes, oval, round, rectangular, and square. Don't forget to check out the non-folding tables, coffee and side tables, and buffet tables. Drop by our showroom and smell the teak, or visit our website at windsorteakfurniture.com. And remember, teak lasts a lifetime.
Hi, I'm Maria. Your special day you've always dreamed of starts with us here at Sandals Bridal and Formal Wear, providing an intimate, elegant, and comfortable boutique experience carrying all bridal styles with free appointments. and VIP champagne treatment included. We cater to women and men of all sizes for any occasion. Unmatched quality with a wide range of budget and style.
Let us make your dream come true.
Sandals, Bridal, and Formal Wear.
I'm proud of you, son. Thanks, Dad. That means a lot. This home wouldn't be possible without the foundational life lessons you taught me.
Call Dry Zone.
What?
To protect your crawl space. This is Delmarva, son. Just like your life, your home's foundation needs a dry crawl space. Call Dry Zone. They're the oldest and the best.
Just like you, Dad.
Protect your largest investment with Delmarva's local choice, Dry Zone, the oldest and the best.
Brought to you by Dry Zone, your local crawl space experts.
Next week, be sure to tune in for Coast TV's Christmas special, A Delmarvelous Christmas. It's going to highlight heartwarming stories for you and your family to enjoy this Christmas. You can tune in first at 11 p.m. on Christmas Eve and then again on Christmas Day at 5 p.m.
It's now time to take a look at today's holiday house. We've got here a very pretty Christmas tree. This is from Christy in Salisbury. Christy, thank you so much for sending this photo, and we want to see more photos. So if you want to share your Christmas decorations with us and have them featured here on Coast TV, you can do that. Just go to coasttv.com/holidayhouse. We'll be right back.
Is your home ready for the holidays? It's not too late. Shop now, take your purchase with you, and get an extra $100 off. This power reclining sofa with power headrest, now only $1799.95. Get to Johnny Janosic now.
Okay, gift guide, what do we have planned for last minute shoppers this year?
I've curated a selection of gifts that feel anything but last minute.
Something's happening.
We've got, I know these are your favorite gifts. I instantly thought of you gifts. And, of course, I bought this weeks ago gifts.
You think of everything.
It's a gift. This holiday season, let Macy's be your guide to gifting.
The sound you hear is your house being eaten away by termites. When you've seen one, it's already too late and the damage has begun. To avoid permanent damage and to keep your home protected for years to come, call the specialist at Bennett Termite and Pest Solutions. We have the tools, technology, and experience that has raised the termite control and treatment standards on Delmarva. Call the experts at Bennett Termite today.
Remember, Delmarva, quality isn't expensive, it's priceless.
At IG Burton Lewis Auto Mall, we're proud to be your GMC heavy-duty headquarters on Delmarva. Right now, get up to $8,000 off MSRP on the unstoppable GMC Sierra 2500, or save up to $10,000 off MSRP on the incredible Sierra 1500 AT4X. Plus, enjoy 0% financing with no payments for 90 days. Find all the details online at lewisautomall.com or come see us on Coastal Highway in Lewis. Nobody beats a Burton deal. Nobody.
With strong community ties and numerous 5-star reviews, Precision Exteriors is dedicated to delivering top-notch quality across Delmarva. We offer same-day appointments, and weather permitting, we can start work within a week. Trust Precision Exteriors for reliable, efficient service that fits your schedule. Sign now and get 0% financing for 18 months. Call us today so we can get started right away. Measure twice, cut once, and always do it with precision. Precision Exteriors.
Is your home ready for the holidays? It's not too late. Shop now, take your purchase with you, and get an extra $100 off. You can get this beautiful queen upholstered bed, now only $648.95. Get to Johnny Janosic now.
The 42nd Annual Governor's Challenge is back in Salisbury. 140 teams from 14 states will hit the courts from December 26th until December 30th, and the Delmarva Sports Network is your exclusive home for all the action. To stream the Governor's Challenge, you'll need to download the DSN app or go to delmarvasportsnetwork.com and subscribe to DSN+.
Here's a look at your forecast. We're looking at Salisbury, 54 degrees, courtesy of our Tidal Health camera, and we're going to fall down to the lower 50s, but cloud cover will go on the increase as we get into the latter portion of the evening. Our umbrella winner is Linda Davison of Lewis. Congratulations, courtesy of Paul Davis Restoration Home Remodeling. Keep up with your forecast by calling our weather line, sponsored by the law offices of Baird, Mandalas, Brockstedt, and Federico. And finally, here's a look at your exclusive 10-day forecast.
Thank you, Paul, and thanks to you for joining us here for Coast TV News at 5.
For more news, more local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
Inside Edition is up next.
And we're going to see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 6. Have a great evening.